Okay, this is stuff that I bought at Dayton Hamvention. Let's start at the top. This was a last minute buy. Golden Eagle, fair condition. You know, some pitting and stuff. Got that there. I already got a couple in much nicer conditions. Didn't need it, but last minute buy. Thunderbolt 305 with no tubes. Really good price on it. I think I paid like $40 for it. Also, even though this says Mako KW, this is actually a Mako 300 with one drive and four. And, didn't come with tubes. Didn't need it. Didn't really want it, but it was there for a song and a dance. And I sang a song, and I can't sing, and I did a dance, and ended up with the Mako KW. Yeah, that's stuff that I brought that didn't sell. It's a lot of that. Bought this B&K 520B transistor tester. Those are nice if you know how to use those. Also bought this Hickok 266, I believe, audio receive signal generator, RF signal generator, digitize or channelize. You punch in channel 40 on the display and it automatically puts out 27.405 megahertz signal. So I like that. It saves time with repairing CB receive. I had one before and I loved that thing, and then it broke. And I don't have time to fix it, so I gave it away. I think the person I gave it away to still has it. I might want it back for parts now. I guess that makes me an Indian giver, right? But anyway, I hope it works. Didn't pay a lot for that either. The Hickok 266. If that works, I'm going to keep it and use it. I like that. I got this little Fist 2-tube amplifier. I've had a few of them before. I had it in blue, I had it in black, and it got rid of them, but got it for a song and a dance. A little Fist 2-tube amplifier, uses 2 sweep tubes. Bought a set of 4 6LW6 tubes. The seller said that they were in great shape, had great output. Who knows? One thing you learn when you buy stuff at swaps, you spend your money, you're taking your chances. So we just hope that it is what they said it was. Also bought this Heathkit HL 2200. This was, I believe, the last version of the Heathkit SB 220. Just they doctored it up cosmetically, changed it around, made it match their newer series of transceivers and other stuff. So the guy said it's got a pair of new or like new graphite plate 3500Zs in it. I paid fairly decent money for it. It wasn't a giveaway, but it was good enough for me a price to go ahead and grab that guy. Again, you take your chances. I hope it is what the seller said it was, but what am I, 63? Been going to swaps since I was like 15. So 40-50 years of swaps. That at a swap, you spend your money, you take your chances. You got the back of the head guaranteed it. Once the seller don't see the back of your head no more, ain't no guarantee, ain't no bringing it back, ain't no warranty, right? Bought this sealed in the can 8930 tube, which is like a heavy duty version of the 4CX 250B tube. It's got a bigger fin on it. And to do more watch, it's sealed in the can, unpopped. I got a good price on that. And then basically got a really good deal. Didn't need another Black Cat JB76, especially with no tubes. But I got the 2 decks with no tubes and 1 power supply for another song and a dance. And I'm like, well, okay, we got another song in me, so we sang a song and did a happy dance, and walked away with the Black Cat JB76 boxes, and I believe that is it. That all I bought at the swap. We sold some things. Don't even remember what they were, but we sold about this much. And we bought about this much, so, you know, I don't know. I wouldn't call it a bust, but I certainly wouldn't call it a win. I'd say less than a draw because, truthfully, everything costs so much nowadays. You know, hotel, gas. You know, I had 3 tables. One of them was a corner tables, and that's not expensive. So, eating out and all that. So, spent a lot of money. Not gonna make that money back. Getting old, getting tired. You know, setting up my pop-up tent and carrying all the stuff that I carried down there. I probably had, you know, 15 totes full of stuff. And again, probably sold 2 totes full of stuff and brought 13 or so totes back if I was counting. Probably spent I don't know, between the hotels and travel and gas and rent a van, which was very expensive for different reasons. Probably spent $1,500 just getting there and getting the van and gas and eating and hotels and all. So it's pretty much getting so it ain't worth it. Maybe I'll go next time. I'll probably downsize a lot, or just go down there and mosey around and look around and not set up to sell, because it's getting so it's not worth it. And Tram Doctor's getting old and tired. So that's going to be my rant and my rave for this one. That's about it for this one. All right. Bye.